Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Once upon a not so long ago time, there was a good king who only wanted to give what's best for the people in his kingdom called Looc National High School. He was in great despair because the palace was facing a course-changing crisis called COVID-19 pandemic, and the once so normal chance of meeting the children and the students of his land to develop their reading abilities in their own reading village was no longer possible to observe social distancing so as not to spread the virus. Motivated by the hierarchy of the division of Misamis Oriental's king, His Excellency Jonathan de la Peña, to be more in this challenging time,
it ignites within us the desire to excel and to be more.
The king of Looc National High School would always think of various possible ways how to do more while driving his courage. One day, he gathered the wisest and brilliant minds of his kingdom. He gave them a challenging task to ponder how to reach the young minds and replant the seed of the love in reading in their heart, even amidst the pandemic. For days and nights, they burned midnight candles, locked themselves in their rooms, shut themselves from the outside world, and found ways how to address the challenge. So on the day of the gathering, the wise men and women of Looc National High School presented the Brigada Pagbasa program, the heart of reading. The king, who was happy with the project, commanded that these wise men and women of the kingdom would start the project immediately, that all resources must be used, and that the program must be actively participated by the barangay council and the municipality of Salay's local government unit, the two strongest pillars of his domain. Not a single second was wasted. Technology-wise and traditional printing of reading resources were done the soonest time possible. The soldiers of the kingdom, which we will refer to as the parents, willingly volunteered to teach their children at home. They happily accepted the task, for they knew it would greatly benefit their children. Everyone was in a hustle. The task was so precious that they never complained how difficult it was to travel by foot and walked far distances just to reach their vision. And their vision was not only confined to the children of their kingdom, but also to those from neighboring lands who loved to improve reading. Gadget and technology experts of the palace spent thousands of hours to edit and complete videos to make a YouTube channel, wherein their people could freely access reading and learning materials for the nourishment of their minds, and to know developmental projects that the kingdom has done for everyone. It was a thought-provoking task, nerve-wracking and action-driven, but they took all the courage to complete the mission.
So,
Everyone was doing their own part. The king made sure that everything on plan was implemented. He and his people wanted to do more, that even if they were facing a huge boulder called the COVID-19, this wouldn't let them back down. This wouldn't stop them for doing something for their kingdom. This even motivated them to be more. Fruits of their labor started to pour in. Voluntary soldiers returned the answered sheets of the reading modules. Officials of the two pillars of the kingdom took part. Professionals who heard about the Heart of Reading program stepped in. The product of their hard work was slowly being recognized, and that even the king and his wise men could not believe that the sweet words from the division of Misamis Oriental's Excellency Jonathan de la Peña himself expressed in the launching of the kingdom's YouTube channel.
I am glad to be part of the launching of your own Be More channel on YouTube, and I can proudly say that your school, Looc National High School, is the exemplification of how it is to be more. Be more means bringing excellence by maximizing and optimizing resources in education, and that is exactly what you have been doing in your school for your learners over the years. Your Brigada Eskwela implementation, for instance, is quite impressive. Your learning continuity plan is holistic, relevant, and all-encompassing, and your Brigada Pagbasa implementation is excellent. You seem to be leaving no stone unturned just to ensure that quality and relevant education can be delivered to your learners this new school year of the new normal. I congratulate your school head, Richie Lazalita, all the teachers, personnel, stakeholders, learners, and the whole Looc community for the successful implementation of your initiatives that are results of your fruitful collaboration as co-owners of Looc National High School. With the kind of attitude that you are showing and the kind of energy that you are exerting, I am quite sure that you will continue to bring Looc National High School to the pedestal of excellence. Mabuhay kayong lahat.
The people of Looc National High School were delighted. They were able to plant a seed of love in reading to the young hearts and mind of the learners, so that when they grow up, they would breathe it and live it as if their life depends on it. Smiles on their lips were plastered on their faces, contented and hopeful that if another project comes by, they would overcome it, because they believed that hand in hand, together they could. And the good king of Looc National High School applauded his people, not thinking of how he had made them do the impossible things because of his goodwill and leadership. And then he wondered, when will I be driving my carriage again? Ladies and gentlemen, I am pretty sure that challenges will come still, but because of unity, love, laughter, and dedication, it doesn't matter how many problems the kingdom will face. What matters most is how the people go through it together. Perhaps we will live happily ever after.